Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lonnie, and in today's video I want to talk about all the free things that we could get to start our garden. Okay, um, I live in El Paso, Texas. This is a zone 8 area. Technically it's zone 8B. And one of the issues that we have here is we have a lot of new gardeners that have a hard time finding the amount of resources to start their garden, right? They don't know where to go and who to talk to. Luckily for you, that's where I come in, okay? So just a little background about me. My name is Lonnie again, and I am an Air Force veteran. I moved here to El Paso in 2010, and my garden was full of dirt, and pretty much that's it, dirt and rocks. Okay, the owners of the house before me had, I can't even tell you how many layers of plastic amongst plastic amongst plastic in between the layers of rock. So I had the first couple years of nothing growing here, and to save money I started looking around to see how am I going to improve my garden without hitting my pockets so hard. And so while I was looking, I found some of these resources, and I think that the resources that have helped me will definitely help you. One of the free sources that I used was the city's, I believe it's called the Citizens Collection Sites, pretty much environmental services. And I know here in El Paso, they have free mulch. They actually have a lot of programs that are available for the community that people I just think like look past, but you should really hit that up. We have the free mulch program. Pretty much you show them a utility bill and your driver's license and or to prove that you live in El Paso, and then you go to the site that's closest to your home and they'll have mulch. They have a shovel there. All you need to do is bring your way of transporting that mulch back to your area. So what happens is a lot of the gardening landscapers, arborists, they trim down all these trees, they mulch it down, then they need to dispense it, right? Somewhere. So usually what they do is they take it to the dump, and that's where it lays, right? Luckily for us, that becomes a benefit for us because mulch, it ends up feeding the soil. It retains moisture. It's pretty much going to break down with time, and like I said, it's going to feed your soil. So it's available there. You could also contact your local arborist. Chances are they are more than likely going to give you as much mulch as you want. Just give them a call. The one here that I used was the El Paso arborist, and I kid you not, I messaged them on Facebook. I gave them my address, the dates that I was available for them to dump it, and it was exactly where I wanted it placed. And then I had so much of it, and I actually broke my foot at that time, so I had to call in for some assistance. And I had my friend Johnny, he came on by and he helped me put all the mulch here. So my garden, when I come up with my next video, which give me some time guys, okay? I'm trying to do this between work and taking care of my baby. And listen, I am trying. I promise you I'm trying. But I promise you my garden is going to look so much better with this mulch, right? But anyways, now I'm starting to ramble. So let me go back to what I was talking about, the free stuff, right? So the mulch, I got it from the El Paso arborist. I've also gotten it from the Citizens Collection site. Both of them were free. You just have to know how you want to go about it. The arborist, they dumped it into my yard. They delivered it to my home. And so it didn't cost me anything. And I had fresh mulch available to do my entire front, side, and backyard, and my turtle habitat. So that was a great benefit. If you don't want that much, because they can't guarantee how much they're going to give you, right? They'll either give you a half ton or a full ton. But if they can't give you exactly what you want, you could always go to the Citizens Collection site, bring your buckets and an extra shovel. They do have a shovel available there, and you could just take however much you want. okay? The only thing that you would need to do is provide transportation, the source of how you're going to bring it back, and you need to have a utility bill. So keep that in mind on when you want to pick which one, okay? The second item I wanted to talk to you about was seeds. So as you could tell, a lot of seed packets used to be like 50 cents, 99 cents, right? Sometimes $1.99, right? And you're like, I could totally do that, right? But if you're a new gardener and you keep, killing your plants, or you planted them somewhere and our heavy winds blew them away like it did with my yard, then it starts to become costly, right? So one of the benefits that we have here in El Paso is you could go ahead and go to your local library, and they have a seed library. So how that program works is you get yourself a library card, and you go to the front desk and you say, I would like to look at your seed library or your seed inventory. When you go over there, depending on the library, but the ones closest to my home, they have a booklet that you could look through with all the current type of seeds they have available. You could pick 5 of them. One of the libraries, I'm able to get 5 of the same seeds that I want. Other libraries are like, no, you can only get 1 type of seed up to 5. So if you really are focused on getting vegetables, I would say you're going to be fine. But I would just call the library to see exactly what their specific guidelines are for getting the seeds. But in general, all of them are available to provide you seeds. And then I know 2 of the libraries here, especially on the west side of El Paso, you are allowed to get 5 packets of seeds each week. One of the libraries say that you could get 5 packets of seeds each month. So again, just check with your local library and see what you need to do, and that way you can know exactly how many you're getting. So I want to go back to the Citizens Collection site. I forgot to mention that when you're there and you don't have actual gardening tools or gardening equipment, you could actually rent from them. Isn't that freaking cool? I never knew that you could rent materials like that. And they even have free paint, so you need to repaint certain things in your home. That's available too. Now you can't guarantee the color, right? But it won't hurt to just go over there and check it out. So keep that on your mind, okay? When you go over there and just look around and see what's available. Okay, next I want to talk about sandbags. So here in the desert, we don't get that much rain. This year we did get a lot of rain. Some people say, 4 or 5 inches. Other people say 7 to 9 inches of rain that we got during our monsoon season this year. So with that comes flooding, flash flooding, right? And most of us, we can all agree that in El Paso, we do not have great drainage. We have caliche soil, so it's really hard. And when it does flood, it takes a long time for it to go down, right? The drainage is horrible. And one of the biggest thing is trying to protect our home. So this is gardening related, just because without these sandbags, it could flood stuff. Like in my home, it floods my sunroom every single year. I'm planning on getting some gutter work, but until then, I had to find other resources to handle that, and one of them was sandbags. So the water company here, the El Paso Water, they provide 10 free sandbags every year. And when I say every year, that's when I'm looking for them. So I know it's for sure at least 1 year, or 10 bags each year. But you could always contact them to find out exactly how many you're allotted for the year. But I just know that at one time, I'm able to pick up 10 sandbags. So I pick up those 10 sandbags. They'll tell you the location where they're at, and you could just go up and pick it up. And they last for several years, so I think it's definitely beneficial to have them available in your home. So I'm sure I missed a couple of other free resources that we have available, so if you remember them, please put them down in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed this video of our free resources, and until we speak again, I'll talk to you later. Bye.